We're on a culinary camping trip today on Food's Greatest Hits. We started with hot dogs and then snacked on potato chips. Now, it's time for the most classic camping dessert of all time. Oh, that's right. We're talking about s'mores.
I love a s'more. Who doesn't have good memories of making s'mores, eating s'mores, sharing s'mores?
Love s'mores. Chocolate, roasted, melty marshmallow that's kind of burnt on the outside enough that I can pull it away, and then it's like the white, clean bit, and then the crunchy, burnt bit on the outside. I like that. Other people hate that.
Nostalgia for parents and a killer sugar rush for kids, the s'more, short for some more, is the quintessential campfire dessert. And for good reason. The fiery heat from the roasted marshmallow slowly melts the chocolate, binding the sandwich together in delicious harmony.
What pairs better than s'mores and campfires? It's an age-old tradition. As long as I've sat by campfires, I've been eating s'mores.
Graham cracker, the marshmallow, the chocolate, that is truly the ultimate campfire food right there.
Sadly, we don't know the identity of the genius who invented the s'more. But marshmallow roasts were a summer fad by the 1890s, and in 1927, a recipe for s'mores showed up in a Girl Scout handbook. Word of these s'mores spread like a melted marshmallow. The treat quickly became a Girl and Boy Scout campfire classic, and by the early 70s, the name had been contracted from s'mores to s'mores, because one syllable is always better than two. So it looks like the Girl Scouts deserve the credit for spreading s'mores across the country, which begs the question, why don't they go door to door selling s'mores instead of boxes of cookies every year? Yes, the s'more really does deserve the title of the ultimate camping dessert. So as crazy as it sounds, we're actually going to try our hand at taking the classic s'more to the next level. How, you may ask? Well, for starters, what if you're taking someone camping for their birthday and want to do something over the top to celebrate, but you still want the flavor of this iconic camping treat? Well, don't panic. Just call us for backup, because our first s'more remix has you covered.
Suit up.
It's the s'more birthday cake.
What do you think is inside the cake?
It's like a creme brulee situation.
Well, good guess, but no. This is a chocolate cake with a graham cracker crumb dusting, and it's topped with a frosting made of perfectly charred melted marshmallows. So this way you get all the classic flavors of the s'more, but dressed up for a party. But will the rustic s'more really get better as an elegant, fine dessert?
Partner, you ready for this? Oh, it's so soft. Oh, that is rich.
I love marshmallows, and this is probably the best way to make it.
It's really s'moresy. It's like chocolatey graham cracker marshmallow surprise.
It's taking the concept of a s'more and just blowing it up.
I think I'm gonna have to write this up for being delicious.
Well, we've just proven that a s'more can work as a party dessert. And honestly, it wouldn't take a genius to figure that out, because after all, you can get s'more ice cream sandwiches, s'more cupcakes, there's even a s'more martini. It seems the only way you can't have one is as a main course. That is, until now. We put our minds together to come up with this next remix that combines the campfire s'more with the most iconic American dish of all.
Whoa!
It's the s'more burger.
Oh my God.
Barbecue sauce, lettuce.
I love the crisp lettuce.
But we just don't know what's in the middle.
I don't
What
know.
is that thing?
You wouldn't just give us like a regular burger, would you?
There's no way.
I don't think so.
There's no way.
Oh, you know us so well. It's a beef burger with a chunky jalapeno jam, barbecue sauce, plantain chips, and bacon. But will our tasters figure out where we've hidden the s'more part of the s'more burger?
There's... What'd you do?
There is chocolate in this burger.
Is this a s'more?
There's actually a s'more inside the burger.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, that's right. We've stuffed an entire s'more inside this burger.
I do want some more.
I did not think it was gonna taste good, but it does.
Are you wrapping your head around this?
Wrap my mouth around it.
Sweet plus savory equals super satisfying.
Ah, classic math right there.
So our tasters love our first two s'more mashups. But now it's time for the grand finale. What will our tasters think of our most experimental take on this sweet campfire classic?
The heck is that?
That's next on Food's Greatest Hits.